Your grandfather might have been onto something that modern science is only now starting to understand. That pungent smell your partner complains about? It could be the missing link to stronger blood flow, harder erections, and the vitality you've been searching for. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share might change how you think about this kitchen staple forever. Welcome back to Prime Health Lab, where we explore natural, science-backed strategies to help you reclaim your strength, confidence, and performance. Today, we're diving deep into an old-world remedy that's been passed down through generations: warm garlic water. I know it sounds simple, maybe even too simple, but the mechanisms behind why this works are fascinating. If you're new here and you're serious about optimizing your health naturally, hit that subscribe button now. You'll get evidence-based content delivered straight to your feed. No fluff, just results. Let's get into it. Let me start by asking you a simple question. What's the one thing every man needs for strong, reliable erections? Blood flow. Without proper circulation, nothing else matters. You can have all the testosterone in the world, but if your blood vessels aren't delivering oxygen and nutrients where they need to go, performance suffers. And that's exactly where garlic enters the picture. Garlic contains a powerful compound called allicin. Now, allicin is only released when garlic is crushed or chopped, which is why raw garlic that's been properly prepared is so much more potent than garlic powder or aged supplements. When allicin enters your bloodstream, it triggers a cascade of beneficial reactions. One of the most important is the production of nitric oxide. You've probably heard of nitric oxide before. It's the same molecule that medications for erectile dysfunction work to enhance. Nitric oxide relaxes and dilates your blood vessels, allowing more blood to flow freely throughout your body, including to your pelvic region. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. Over time, they can get stiff, clogged, or narrowed due to inflammation, poor diet, stress, and aging. Nitric oxide acts like a signal that tells those vessels to relax and open up. The result? Better circulation, stronger erections, improved stamina, and even enhanced cardiovascular health overall. This isn't just about sexual performance, it's about systemic wellness. But garlic doesn't stop there. It's also a natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent killers of male vitality. It damages your blood vessels, reduces testosterone production, and drains your energy. Garlic helps fight that inflammation at the cellular level. It also thins the blood slightly, which improves flow and reduces the risk of clots. That's why cultures around the world have used garlic medicinally for thousands of years. It's not folklore, it's biochemistry. Now, I want to be clear. Garlic isn't a magic bullet. It won't replace a healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, or proper sleep. But when used consistently as part of a broader approach to men's health, it can be a powerful tool. The key is preparation and consistency. Drinking warm garlic water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach allows your body to absorb those beneficial compounds quickly and efficiently. The warm water also aids digestion and helps activate the allicin before it enters your system. Here's the thing most guys don't realize. Your vascular health is directly tied to your sexual health. If your arteries are struggling, your erections will struggle too. Garlic supports the entire cardiovascular system, which means better energy, clearer thinking, and yes, better performance in the bedroom. It's one of those rare remedies that benefits your whole body, not just one isolated function. So before you dismiss this as an old wives' tale, consider the fact that multiple studies have shown garlic's ability to lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and improve endothelial function. That's the inner lining of your blood vessels, and keeping it healthy is essential for long-term vitality. Your grandfather may not have known the exact science, but he knew it worked, and now you know why. All right, now that you understand the science, let's talk about execution. Because here's the truth. Most guys who try this do it wrong. They either don't prepare the garlic correctly, or they give up after a few days because they don't see instant results. This is a ritual, not a quick fix. Consistency is everything. Here's exactly how to do it. First thing in the morning, before you eat or drink anything else, take 2 to 3 fresh garlic cloves, not garlic powder, not pre-minced garlic from a jar, fresh cloves only. Peel them, then crush or finely chop them. Let them sit for about 10 minutes. This step is critical. When you crush garlic, you break down the cell walls and allow allicin to form. If you skip this resting period, you lose most of the potency. After 10 minutes, add the crushed garlic to a glass of warm water. Not boiling, just warm. Boiling water destroys allicin, so keep the temperature moderate. Stir it in, let it steep for another minute or two, then drink it down. Yes, including the garlic pieces. I know it's not pleasant, but this isn't about taste, it's about results. If the flavor is too intense, you can add a teaspoon of raw honey or a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Both of these also have their own health benefits and won't interfere with the garlic's effects. Drink this every single morning for at least 30 days. That's the minimum time frame to start noticing real changes. Some men report feeling more energized within the first week. Others notice improved morning erections or better stamina after 2 to 3 weeks. Your body needs time to respond and adapt. Remember, you're repairing and optimizing your vascular system, not flipping a light switch. Now let's talk about the smell. Yes, your partner might notice. Garlic is metabolized through your lungs and skin, which means your breath and sweat can carry that odor. Here's how to manage it. Chew on fresh parsley, mint, or fennel seeds after drinking the garlic water. These are natural breath fresheners that neutralize the sulfur compounds in garlic. Staying hydrated throughout the day also helps flush out those compounds faster. And honestly, once your partner sees the results, improved energy, better mood, stronger performance, the smell becomes a minor inconvenience. One more thing, if you're on blood thinning medication or have a bleeding disorder, talk to your doctor before starting this. Garlic does have mild blood thinning properties, and while that's generally beneficial, it can interact with certain medications. Always be smart and informed about what you put in your body. This ritual is simple, it's affordable, and it works. But only if you commit to it. Treat it like brushing your teeth, non-negotiable, part of your daily routine. That's how you build real, lasting health. Here's where most men miss the bigger picture. Garlic water is powerful, but it's not a standalone solution. Think of it as one pillar in a foundation. If the rest of your lifestyle is working against you, you're limiting your potential. But when you combine this ritual with a few other strategic habits, the results multiply. Let me walk you through the essentials. First, movement. Your cardiovascular system needs regular stimulation to stay strong. That means getting your heart rate up at least 4 to 5 times per week. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours in the gym. A brisk 30-minute walk, some bodyweight exercises, or resistance training will do the job. Exercise increases nitric oxide production naturally, which works synergistically with the garlic. It also reduces stress hormones like cortisol, which are known to sabotage testosterone and sexual function. When you move your body, you're telling it to prioritize vitality. Second, sleep. This is non-negotiable. Most of your testosterone is produced during deep sleep, specifically during the REM cycles. If you're only getting 5 or 6 hours, or your sleep quality is poor, your body can't repair itself properly. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep every night. Create a dark, cool environment. Limit screen time an hour before bed. Your body does its best recovery work while you're asleep, and that includes vascular repair, hormone production, and cellular regeneration. Third, nutrition. Garlic is a great start, but your diet needs to support blood flow and hormone health overall. Focus on whole foods. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are rich in nitrates, which also boost nitric oxide. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel provide omega-3s that reduce inflammation and improve circulation. Nuts, particularly walnuts and almonds, support endothelial function. And don't forget zinc-rich foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and grass-fed beef. Zinc is essential for testosterone production and immune health. Cut out or drastically reduce processed foods, excess sugar, and alcohol. These are silent killers of male vitality. Sugar causes insulin spikes and inflammation. Alcohol disrupts sleep and lowers testosterone. Processed foods clog your arteries and drain your energy. You don't have to be perfect, but you do need to be intentional. Fourth, stress management. Chronic stress floods your system with cortisol, which directly opposes testosterone. It also constricts blood vessels, which is the exact opposite of what you want. Find a practice that works for you. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, time in nature, journaling, whatever helps you decompress. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference. Your mental state directly impacts your physical performance. Finally, hydration. Water is the foundation of circulation. If you're dehydrated, your blood thickens and flow decreases. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, more if you're active or live in a hot climate. Proper hydration supports every system in your body, including sexual function. When you stack these habits together with your daily garlic water ritual, you create a compound effect. Each piece reinforces the others. This is how you build sustainable, long-term vitality. So let's bring this all together. Your grandfather wasn't just sharing folklore when he talked about garlic. He was passing down generations of wisdom that modern science is now validating. Warm garlic water works because it addresses the root cause of many performance issues: poor circulation and inflammation. It boosts nitric oxide, relaxes your blood vessels, and supports your entire cardiovascular system. But remember, it's not a magic pill. It's a daily practice that requires commitment. Prepare it correctly. Crush those cloves, let them rest, mix with warm water, and drink it every morning on an empty stomach. Give it at least 30 days. Support it with regular movement, quality sleep, clean nutrition, stress management, and proper hydration. When you do all of this consistently, you're not just improving your erections. You're reclaiming your energy, your confidence, and your overall masculine vitality. The smell? It's temporary. The results? They last. And once you start feeling the difference, stronger mornings, better stamina, clearer focus, you won't care what anyone says about the garlic. Your body will thank you, your performance will show it, and your partner? They'll notice the change in you long before they notice the smell. If this resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more men can find this information. Drop a comment below and let me know if you're going to try the garlic water ritual or if you've already experienced benefits from it. I read every single comment and I love hearing your stories. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. We're building a community of men who are serious about taking control of their health naturally. No shortcuts, just real strategies that work. This is Prime Health Lab. Stay strong, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.
Prime Health Lab is dedicated to men's internal health. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.